I have a business training mariners on pollution regulations. We've studied how to create a certification program, which we would call a Certified Environmental Mariner Program. The value proposition to an insurance company would be that they could give lower rates to ships that they know had officers who wouldn't pollute and who would know exactly how not to pollute. So if we were going to do this certification, we would have to make a list of the tasks that a knowledgeable officer would undertake in order to not pollute from oil, garbage, air pollution, and chemicals. In the language of psychometricians, these are experts whose job it is to create certifications. This process is called job task analysis. The job task analysis forms the building blocks for creating a certification test. PMI is very public about publishing the results of their job task analyses and what they call role definitions for project managers. They hired a firm of psychometricians to help them determine what is the job of a project manager when it is well done, and when it is not so well done, and when it is done poorly. These job tasks then categorized by the competencies that are described in the PMBOK. So based on the job task analysis, PMI's psychometricians employ item writers. Now that's a fancy name for test question writers who try to determine what specific competencies a professional would have versus someone who was not so professional. Well, just imagine another analogy, that we were testing the competencies of anesthesiological technicians. We would have to delineate what the specific skills that they would need to have and what happens when they make a mistake. Making a mistake as an anesthesiological technician may have life or death consequences. So after determining an appropriate mix of questions testing both knowledge as well as decisions a professional would make based on real-life experience, PMI's test questions go through a vetting process. You probably know that 25 questions out of the 200 that you're going to take on the exam are junior questions. They're trying to figure out and see if they're really going to make the final exam. The standard in the certification industry is that 2/3 of your test takers should fail the exam. If not, you've not written it hard enough to weed out those who don't know their stuff. Is knowing the right procedures in project management life or death? Maybe not. But PMI does take the certification process very seriously. We'll show you precisely how to take it seriously and how to think like PMI and answer the questions on the exam.